Hello everyone and welcome back to Apollo Justice Ace Attorney, where I'm pretty sure we've stepped into another one of Prosecutor Gavin's traps. We just proved that the shooter wasn't blind, and now Gavin is about to prove that Maki isn't blind. Oh, that sucks. Okay, let's see how we get ourselves out of this one. What are you saying? Of course he's blind. Of course. He's the blind pianist, right? So he's... Doesn't Lamiroir lead him around by the hand all the time? No way. I have a report here on the defendant, Maki Tobai. According to this, Maki Tobai can see perfectly well. What? Crap. His blindness was merely a publicity ploy by those clever Borginians. He can see quite well. But you said... What did I say exactly? Forehead, not once in the course of the trial have I claimed the defendant was blind. The only one who did was Fraulein Detective. But that's a significant fact. Yes, consider Maki Tobai sees. That he was the only one who could have fled through the air vent. I see no problems with this. But what about the bullet holes in the wall? Yes, the bullet holes. I believe our forehead neatly explains those for us. Crap! He didn't miss because he couldn't see. It was the kickback from the .45 caliber revolver. A simple accident, in other words. Ugh. How is that? I'm afraid your objection has just flown off for brighter skies. Ugh. This is where the real fun begins there, forehead. Oh no. He got us good. I want to be mad about it, but I knew you didn't have what it took. You jerk. Just what was I in here for? Comic relief? Yeah, apologize. Oh, sorry. That's no way to apologize. He's angered the Trucy now. Look out. Maybe we can please end the bickering now. Whatever, I'm not leaving. I can't leave like this. I'll come up with some clue to solving this case if it kills me. But your testimony has already been given us enough to convict the defendant. Ugh, don't say that. What? This blood stain. The criminal tried to wipe it off, right? That seems to be what happened, yes. We might be able to find out what was really written here. Wait, what? Really? You can do that? That's right, with this. It's called luminol. Maybe you know of it. It's a chemical that reacts to blood. Ah, yes, we have done those tests, yes. Ha! As if I'm going to tell you. The blood stains covered a section of the carpet. In order to perform blood tests, that section was removed and submitted. Perhaps we should request it here in court now. Oh, crap. I sense a tutorial. Right, go for it, Apollo. Huh? I have to do the test. You just spray the luminol on it, simple. Chemical that reacts to blood. I've heard of this somewhere. Did we use that in the first game? I can't remember. Yes, I believe an analysis is called for. Have at it. Alright, can I play? Right, ready. It's easy as pie. Can I just, do it? The eyes of the entire court are focused on me. Apollo, your hand's shaking. Ugh, God. Alright, let's do this. It says 42. Wow, it really works. This must be the power of science. It says IPXX314206. Is that the killer's name? Maybe it is if the killer is a robot. I have it. So what is it? I thought this letter IPXX looked familiar. This is an Interpol ID number. Interpol? You mean for the International Police Agency? Oh, crap. That's where Latus comes into this. Yes, most are undercover agents working to solve international crimes. But why would he write Z's number? Why would Mr. Latus even know a number like that? Because he's Interpol, you dingus. It's a good show, Fraulein Detective. Rock on. Eh? Your Honor, can we verify this number immediately? Darian, are you there? Come up to the witness stand. Wait, what? What? How did that happen? Darian, you heard what we need. Go check into this Interpol ID number. Sure thing. Give me 30 minutes. Now, give me 27. 27 minutes later. I'm not sure what to think of all this. The prosecution's case is airtight, or so it seems. Yet if this number is really that of an Interpol agent. Oh, wait, I know. What if Maki Tobai is really an undercover Interpol agent? That would be a possibility. A possibility, yes. I was thinking the other way around. One that would mark him as the killer for certain. Why do the two know an Interpol ID number? That's what I want to know. So, well, we have some time while we wait the Darian's report. Let's work on unraveling another mystery, shall we? A curious mystery concerning Maki Tobai. Wait, what? What are you talking about? Fraulein Detective, please accept my apologies. I received word that the defendant could, in fact, see just before the trial. It seemed too much of a bother to tell you. You had me until the last bit. Does this not raise another straightforward question? Well, sure. Why did Maki pretend he couldn't see? Oh, I got this. Exactly, it makes little sense. What do you think, your forehead? Cause, that's their whole brand. Huh, me? Maki Tobai pretended to be blind. Do you know why? How could he know? Wait, Prosecutor Gavin knows why, doesn't he? He's known from the start of this trial. He's been leading us on the whole time. Something wrong. Do you think perhaps this is all some kind of game? Yeah. Notice the moment I heard that report, I knew why. I suppose people who have sold over 1 million records really are something else. What does that have to do with anything? What does that have to do with anything? Oh, Apollo. I can't say he's not relatable. There is a reason why Maki Tobai pretended to be blind, but it wasn't for his own sake getting the picture. Yeah, I know. It wasn't for himself, yeah. Well, Mr. Justice, yeah, can you present evidence that shows us why the defendant had to feign blindness? Yeah. Maki had no reason to pretend he couldn't see, which means, no, it couldn't be. Good show, Air Forehead. It seems you've thought of something. Why can't I figure these things out on my own? I hate having to take cues from this guy. Very well, look at this. This is why he was pretending he couldn't see. Wait. Crap. I had an idea, but I can't present profiles. I was gonna present Lamiroirs. Whoa. This is why he was pretending he couldn't see. Let's start at the end and work our way back. Alright. It's not because of the diagram, I can say that for sure. Not the crime photo. It's absolutely nothing to do there. The key ring. Okay. Holds keys to guitar, case of motorcycle. That's not... I don't think that has anything to do with it. Mixing board. No, we can rule that out. Alright, brooch. Doesn't have anything... Well, it's Lamiroir's. That could be like the way of presenting her profile. Gun has nothing to do with it. No. Oh, wait. Let's just take a look. In secrecy of our investigation, the bearer is hereby ordered to speak to no one outside the investigation concerning any details of the case. Okay. No. Oh, is this another way of, like, presenting her profile? Oh, it even includes the word sight. I like this. I like this. Lyric sheet. Let's just check that. Is there anything in here about not being able to see? Night in your embrace, when you stole my heart, when you stole away the keys my heart held on to so tight. doesn't even matter. Pleasure, pleasure. But a fleeting melody, it wraps itself around me, and now through the air I fly. Alright, nothing in there. Attorney's badge. I like this postcard thing. What was the only other one? The keys, which don't have anything, but I just couldn't immediately rule it out. It would be so much easier if I could just present profiles, because I'd be like, did it to help Lamiroir. This is Lamiroir. Yep. Lamiroir and Maki Tobai. Recall their relationship, in particular their unique arrangement over the years before visiting our country. Lamiroir and her pianist, they would always walk together, she leading him by the hand. Even when they got on stage, she would lead him to the piano. She'd walk all the way over there with him. That's right, because he was blind. She led him at all times, never letting him go. All times? Yeah, we have just learned something that makes their arrangement peculiar indeed. Maki could see. Why did they have to keep up this act the whole time? Well, wasn't it part of their performance? I think there's a simpler explanation. Maki did not need to be led by the hand at all. That can only mean one thing. Really? Really, it was all the other way around. The one who oh my god! How did I pick up on that? The one who needed to be led by the hand was Lamiroir. So she couldn't have seen any of the things she claimed. She couldn't even be the witness, but Latus didn't know it. What's this? So you mean to say that Lamiroir is, she's... Yes, Your Honor. Lamiroir is blind. What? Oh, that's way more interesting than I thought it was going to be. That is really well done. Order, order, order. This is crazy, Prosecutor Gavin. Is it now? Please shed some sanity on this madness. The defense has made an outrageous claim. This is the only thing outrageous I see about the defense is his vast forehead. This is getting really personal. Come on. Come on. Yet I see it's not vast in vain this time. He's quite correct. But that makes no sense. Yeah, wasn't she supposed to be the landscape painter in sound or something? Well, since we have her here, why not ask Lamiroir herself? I believe she is still in the witness waiting room. Apollo, what does this mean for our case? Don't ask me, I have no idea. I had no idea she couldn't see. I can't even imagine it until now. That is crazy. Bailiff, bring in Lamiroir. Oh my god, I did not see that coming. Lamiroir. It pains me deeply to call you before us again in this way, and yet I must. Please do not be concerned on my behalf. Those eyes, she really can't see? Really? It is true. How funny it is that a tiny lie born in the Borginian countryside would want to grow to entangle the entire world. So you are? Yes, as I mentioned before. I have no memory of the time before I became Lamiroir. Know too that my memories begin in darkness. Where light has no meaning for Lamiroir. I see. You may recall me saying something toward the beginning of this trial, Air Forehead. What's that? I believe I said it was unfortunate this crime had no direct witness. Because she couldn't see it. Now, Lamiroir, I must ask you to stand once more. Will you testify to the court about your eyes? Of course. It was never my intent to deceive any of you. May I begin, Your Honor? Yes, of course. Though I admit I'm a little lost here. I think we're all a bit lost here, Your Honor. Man. I have no memory of the light. I debuted in a world of darkness and sound. That's why she could pick up the voice. She knows it's a man, like an adult, because she heard the voice. She knows it's not Maki. My producer came up with my PR line before he knew this. So, silly as it may sound, I had to pretend I could see. Everyone on my staff knew, of course, but no others. But this is a murder trial. I apologize. It was part of my contract, you see. I was to keep my blindness a secret no matter what. Music is everything for me. I never imagined something like this would. She told us the truth since the beginning when she said she saw nothing. Very well. Does the defense have anything to add? I'd like to cross-examine. I like this. Apollo, we are one being. But what is there left to ask? Everything. There's one thing in her testimony that bothered me. Perhaps it's best we let you get it out of your system. Someday you'll come to understand. It's the importance of thinking for yourself. Very well, the defense may proceed. However, be aware this court will not tolerate any questions deemed too stressful to the witness. Okay, there's only one part that bothered me. Just let me ask about that and I'll be happy. Oh, am I not allowed to ask about everything? This is stupid. So you don't know why you went blind? I do not. I may have been born this way, in fact. It is fruitless to attempt to pry into her past, and might I add, it's a delicate subject. I'm not sure we can reasonably expect Mr. Justice to do anything delicately. Hey! I oughta. Take a deep breath and calm down. What I am now is all that I have. It's enough, I think. Oh, it didn't hurt me, okay. That doesn't bother me. I'm gonna skip that for now. My producer came up with the PR line before he knew this, so I'm gonna press that. Perhaps your music reminded him of the Burgundian scenery? No, it was quite the opposite. The opposite? According to my producer, my music has a certain global quality. Global? Multicultural, if you will, hard to pin to one region. When people listen to it, they picture the country closest to their hearts, which is why my music has reached so many. What a lovely story. It sounds like producer might have known what he was doing after all. My songs are nothing more than a white canvas. To me, the real landscape painter are the listeners. When I think of that, I do not mind how I am represented to the world so much. That's fair. Yet one thing quickly led to another. She had to hide it. So silly as it may sound, I had to pretend I could see. I'm gonna press it. It doesn't seem to hurt me otherwise. Was that to protect your image as the landscape painter and sound? It does not matter so much to me, really. But the label is quite concerned about it, I think. A landscape painter who can't see, that's like a pianist who can't play, huh? Anything you'd like to add to that? I'm not sure you can compare your father to Lamiroir. The world of commercial music is filled with these little white lies. Nothing is sacred when it comes to publicity. When you say your staff, do you include Mr. Lucia? Oh, that's good to know, actually. Of course, he was my manager. So he knew, and that's what's been bugging me. Something the matter, Mr. Justice? Yeah, why would he say the witness and say the siren? If he knew that she couldn't see anything. I believe I know what is bothering our young defense attorney. You are thinking of when you discovered the body, yes? Yep. Is he right, Apollo? Yes, I was. He's alive. Miss Lucius, can you hear me? Cold, so cold. Witness. You're cold. Don't worry. You're gonna be fine. Help is on the way. Can't see. Hang in there, Mr. Lucius. Tell me, who was the witness? The witness is Siren. So when you're saying can't see, he was talking about her. Mr. Lucius told me to ask the witness, and he named you. Why would he do that? He knew you were blind. I don't know. Disc. What did I just say? You need to learn to think for yourself. Meaning what? There is no mystery here if you recall everything he said. Think of his last words once more. The witness Siren. We've heard them many times along with a little play acting by our defense. Oops. I remember him well myself, but that statement is not to what I refer. I mean what he said before that. Can't see. Before? What came before that? Can't see, you dummy. That's right, he tried to tell you. When he said can't see, he wasn't talking about himself. Oh, that's so well done. He was talking about the witness. I see. Oops. Too bad the defense did not. Well, Air Forehead, try relaxing and looking at the facts first next time. Ugh. Man, that is so well done. Order, order. Just recall Lamiroir's earlier testimony. On my way from the stage to the backstage exit, there were 2 shots. I couldn't do anything to stop it. But she couldn't have heard those gunshots. I thought we proved that. That is not the most important point here. The moment he was shot, Mr. Latouche witnessed her through the window. Why else would he have named her as the witness? But I really did hear them. 2 gunshots and the man's voice. Unfortunately, such a thing was impossible. The window was closed. We have already run a simulation, of course. But it was so clear. If I heard that voice again, I would know it in an instant. Your Honor. What is it, bailiff? Can't you see we're in session here? The results back from the investigation. The investigation? It's the Interpol numbers that Mr. Latouche left us. Well, let's hear it. We'll continue this cross-examination afterwards. Detective Crescend, your report, please. I asked Interpol about that number. I'm sure you'll find their answer intriguing. The quick work as always, Darian. Well, tell us about the number. Is the defendant a secret agent? IPXX314206. The agent registered on this number was Romain Latouche. Ha! Called it! I knew it! He was the Interpol agent. They didn't want us to know. But why? Do what? Our undercover Interpol agent was Mr. Latouche himself. I knew it. He was apparently in the middle of an operation. So when he wrote those letters, he was trying to tell us his own identity. And a cautious killer tried to wipe them away. Mr. Latouche was an undercover Interpol agent. So him being Lamiroir's manager thought she was in danger, I'm thinking. Was just a cover, most likely. There's one other important detail I found. Well out with it. It concerns that .45 caliber revolver, the murder weapon. Apparently it belonged to Romain Latouche. He had an Interpol permit to carry firearms, and the registration number on the revolver matched. So the victim was killed with his own weapon, which makes sense. It's hard to imagine someone who wasn't an Interpol agent with such a large revolver. So the victim was an Interpol agent on an undercover op. I wonder how that ties into everything. It's gotta tie in somehow, you'd think. Yeah, somehow. Thanks for looking into that for us, Detective Crescend. It's a great help. Oh, no problem at all, Your Honor. I'll be heading out. Hold it! Wait, who is that? Oh, you. Wait. Lamiroir, is something the matter? That voice just now... No! Ooh. I thought that was interesting, like, because he's been such a big part of this case. Darian? Mr. Darian, is it? It was him. I am sure of it. It was him? You aren't saying. That voice I heard, talking to Mr. Latouche, when I heard the gunshots fired. It was him. It was Mr. Darian. This is some kind of joke. What? No way. Oh my god, this is awesome. Wait, what? The courtroom fell into such a chaotic state the trial had to be suspended temporarily. Oh, here we go. I've never seen that happen before. You're going to see a lot of it. Of course, it's not every day that you get an accusation like that one. Lamiroir fingering Darian Crescend. Not only is he a guitarist, he's a detective. Could it really have been his voice Lamiroir heard? Things were changing fast, and frankly, I wasn't sure I could keep up with it. Hey, no wimping out now, Apollo. To be continued. Oh my god. Oh, we're going to call it an episode there. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I'm having such a great time with this. This trial is so cool. Oh, so, like, all the little, like, twists and turns are so well done that, like, I didn't necessarily see them coming. Like, I was Darian to me just because, again, like, in the mind frame of it's a game, I'm like, okay, it's a little weird. This is kind of focusing on him, but on some level it makes sense. But like, I didn't necessarily see him getting blamed right away, but it also is believable. There's nothing so far that I've been like, oh, that doesn't track at all. I think this trial has been really well done. I'm excited to see how it ends. I hope you are. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.